This is how the Ministry of Labour and Social Security distribute food in Western Westmoreland. They find the JLP areas and they distribute food in the name of the government. Now look at this. Look at it. This is the Ministry of Labour and Social Security in Western Westmoreland distributing food. The Member of Parliament knows nothing about it. You see the level of partisan politics that the JLP is playing as we speak? Look for yourself. Look for yourself, Jamaica. Look for yourself. Look for yourself. And they talk about good governance. Look for yourself. Government vehicle.
I have to put a stop to it.
Hello, good night. Hello, good night.
Good night, Auntie Jen.
Yes,
How are
sir.
you today?
Not bad. Could you give me a minute? I'm going to call you right back. Yeah. Good night, everybody. 1 minute. Let me fix this first. I'm coming to you. Good night, everybody. Just hold on 1 minute. I'm coming. Let me fix this first. All right, I get it now. Yeah, so good night again. Good night, good night, good night, good night to everybody. Welcome again back to the channel, Life with Jennifer JM. And I know some man of girl, Auntie Jen. Yes. So, we have a lot of things to talk about tonight. I have some clips I'm going to play, and I really want everybody input. But let me listen to this caller with us calling me first and hear what I say.
God is on this project, eh? We're talking about it and in the
Right, I can't play that one there here. I'll play that when I finish. Alright, so let me hear what you must say now. Hi, good morning, sir, and all of you. Good night. How are you doing? Hello, good night.
Good night. I'm doing well. How are
Yeah.
you doing?
I'm on the live. You want to talk on the live?
Yeah. I see what Daryl was. Yeah. Jamaica in bad shape right now.
The people then
In
call,
bad
you know, so
shape.
you know, so man, somebody just attack and we say we should even waste time on them. Because you know, I see them Jamaica people then licky and all the government and even come back around and give them black tank and chicken and all kind of thing, then vote back again same way.
But one a clip for me say I would go to the
Go ahead, the connection bad. Over YouTube when I hear, but me know if when I hear. Sometimes I can't bother with this phone connection. Yeah? Unstable connection. Hold on there. Let me see what kind of connection I'm going on. Connection, I get problem, brother. So if you cut off again, you know say connection. Go ahead.
yeah. Yes. I was watching a thing and JPS could go borrow that money somewhere else. And they could get the money. So why did they want to borrow the money from the government?
JPS, they tell,
Somebody
hold
wanted
on. Did JPS tell anyone always say them tell the government say they want to borrow money from them or the government that tell them say they want this something done quick and then make offer for pay the same amount of money we then get from the hurricane insurance and for take it and get JPS. That look like it had up to any sense of somebody.
no.
So me not turn you and buy them JPS because you see them, they will pay money for buy out JPS for come and tell we lie. Just like we
Yeah,
then do
true.
all the while. So we
But,
can't stay and say a JPS. Let me tell you
yeah, but
something. Me know from day one I'm talking upon this platform. I said not even 1 cent out of the money. Them didn't know what them I do and then get the money. So it's a trickery for make you say the money gone to JPS. And I got to know JPS.
yeah, but remember the GPS
What
is
now? Hear what making I got to know. Hear me out little. Hear why me say I don't know JPS the money I got to. But we're watching a little show clip this evening, I see some other people and say, yes, I want good idea and rare. But we for use sense, you know. We can't make the government a trick with so much time, you know. And we don't have no sense. Me know them have come up with something for you. Hey, me say I could have put up a red flag and turn on Pocomania. Cause me know say them not come up with something for the money. Me then me say upon this a platform and me know me hey when me see it yesterday I watch it, you know. Cause for some reason me watch the whole thing yesterday, you know. Me say me just have to laugh. Me just have to laugh. No way government should have paid JPS help them nothing. Because well, there's no rush for Westmoreland. Anywhere we need to get back, like the hospital. Remember they have a generator, you know. Can get people for use strategically, because that's what Andrew did come out and say first, you know. He might go lend, and I plan this after. He might go lend the generator them to people so that they can start up business until. No, all of the house will blow down there. can't connect back to the grid. All of those houses will have to be rewired and get inspector to come in and inspect them before they can get some where them go, they can't go connect back light to them the house will blow down there. So even people put on back a house stop, they still because remember you know the hurricane would have damaged wires and all of that. So they can't just go connect back electricity to down there so easy. So it will take a time. So film like nonsense when it come out of control. Oh, we are paid them so they speed it up. So by Christmas to get back like how much people will get back house by Christmas? How much people will get back house by Christmas to connect back it to the grid? Or explain it to me. Cause me must be crazy and mad. Me must be psycho. Me go down there tree trip me make down there so me see it for myself. And nobody tell me. It is impossible for people build back house because take up tarpaulin put pan house or take up the oil and put pan house. The house them have to go be, all of them will have to be inspected before any kind of connection can be made. So now the advice come here come fooling. Anytime you see them get ignorant in the parliament and when time you catch them in a criminal act, they have an attitude of you're bad mind, and you this, and you that, for frighten the people.
No, I want to ask a question. Why does always come up the people them bad mind?
Me tell you, say, it's a trick to frustrate you when them a thief or so
I'm
they
not
act.
frustrated.
Anytime you say Andrew get upset in a parliament, you hit him where you want it. Like when Angela Brunberg asks him a question, he say, I know the question the answer. He start go around Jerusalem, come back around Israel, Palestine, till he reach Syria, till he reach all about. I know the question. I know the Vaz not answer Mark Golden question yet. With all the excitement when one come, I saw them stay. You don't learn the labor right them. You don't learn the labor right there. You don't follow the politics. You don't learn it. Anytime you see them come up with the word bad mind, and when you see them come up with R, Desmond Mackenzie stays so can Trim can't answer nothing, you know. Anytime you ask them one question where they can't answer, the attitude is to get upset and carry on. You don't mark them. You don't observe that.
I'm
And
not
tell me so
observe
I'm
all of that.
observe that.
No, I observe all of that. If you're not bad mind, use this. You know,
Yeah.
and you know, but something got those money where them want to give for land. That could start building up poor the parishes. They could build a housing scheme. I wanted, but they don't want to. They just
They
don't
know
want
say them
to.
are going to hold it. They know say opposition are ask them about the expenditure of the money. And then don't plan what them are do. That money now got to know JPS. It's a trickery between them and JPS for scam the money and come your contact. Somebody in a JPS are gonna get PR for contract say yes. Because I know when Mark asks about the necessary things that is to be put in place in order for this loan. That's when Daryl Vaz blast off, you know.
But when their advice get upset. Hello?
Yeah, me hear you.
Their advice get upset. And you know? And the opposition have said, oh, I'm so arrogant. In touch a button.
Me hear some
Okay.
people. Listen me. I am a different kind of person from everybody. And but someone take in invite. Just give me a minute, make a set and record that straight. Let's look at what is before us. Daryl Valder said he might speed up for get back light. Are the people who are affected and they want back light for Christmas. The right this one should have said that is a bag of crap. You should know say that is a bag of baloney.
Yeah, but
Because
right
why
now,
I say it's a bag of baloney. Alright, you finish your talk that me can't talk.
yeah, right now, their advice do not give us the receipt for the buses.
You can't get a receipt for bus. You have a receipt for bus.
No, but people forget about it. And it will show you where you're selling right now. Is a trickery with the money.
Yeah. All right.
You know,
Me call you
because
back. Give me a chance.
all right.
Yeah, give me a chance. Yeah. Me soon give everybody a talk. Just hold on. Let me set a record straight so that me lay a foundation and where am I going. I want to understand me. And this not to be from any political point that I'm reasoning. It's not because I support the PNP why I say like this. Let's look at what really is before us. And if on the labor right there, listen, make a reason. Nobody come with no arrogance and no cuss half and all. It's not necessary for coming with no arrogance. It's not necessary for no coming with no cuss off. I mean, I want anyone who come on my platform tonight, well, who know no dep on the payroll, if you come antagonize my platform, I'm going to block you as a tip on the finger. Me I want you know. As on a tip on the finger, me a black on. But if you not come for have a conversation that makes sense, it's fine. So let me lay that straight. I can understand that. Now, what is before us? We just have an hurricane. We don't have light. And not we. Because let me say this to you all guys. It's not all of Jamaica don't have light. Dina, good night. I wonder if me and Miss Betty and good night. Luke, good night. Fergie, good night. I who me I left out there now. All I would up on the channel, good night. If me not call on the name, bless up on yourself. It's not all of Jamaica is impacted badly with the hurricane. So let's get that out of the equation. Who asked the question? I thought it was DT and Campbell asked the question and said, when we say 75, listen what they say now. Show you the hypocrisy where some of us miss. 75% of Jamaica has been connected to the grid. That's what they came out and saying now. Sweetheart, good night. And me, man. Enough love and blessing, man. Ralston, good night. They came out to listen good enough. We have to be smart and we must listen. I'm going to play the clip so that if you did miss it last night, you can hear Daryl Val's conversation and when Mark Golden asks him back the question. If you watch one clip, I put it out there. They came out the other day and said JPS was working according to time plan. 75% of Jamaica is now connected back to the grid. So I got 25% not connect to grid. If you take them at Jamaica, they say. They never say in the affected areas or anything. And I think Dayton was acting, so then we make sure talking for the part that were affected or the whole of Jamaica. Then, if for that reason only 25% of people don't connect to the grid. So what is the ace we take $150 million for give JPS? JPS at that time, when I have 700 or 500 generator, disperse them. So that people can build back their houses, wire back their houses, get the inspector come and inspect their houses, and get connected back to the grid. And the house that we blow down, they want to go connect back to the grid. I want somebody tell me tonight because I am not understanding this. So I'm asking you something. After JPS they are robbed with so much years, them not have no money. It ain't profit them. I want somebody understand this. So them not put nothing in place that's in a hurricane era from last year with that. Them not have nothing for rock pan. JPS, my bill was 11,000 before burial. And after burial, my bill started to climb till it reached $35,000. I came here and telling you that couple of times. So I'm not fabricate it. You want to hear the truth? You don't want to hear the truth of the story? I would have want JPS to do a calculation and tell us how many paying customers. Oh, I want to hear the population of Westmoreland, Hanover, St. James, Trelawney, and part of St. Anne and part of St. Elizabeth. Come let me tell you something. It's not all of St. Elizabeth is destroyed. I'm telling you that. It's not all of St. Elizabeth has been destroyed, but all of Westmoreland, anywhere you go, you're going to see destruction. Part of St. Elizabeth is destroyed. Few little you will drive. When I leave Manchester and entering St. Elizabeth, going down Spur Tree Hill straight into Santa Cruz, there's not a lot of devastation. But when you're going out and you get to the Black River and all of those other places, they are well devastated. So it's not all of St. Elizabeth devastated. I tell you that. I've been there. So we as people have to be wise. Wise. Listen to this now. I would like to know how many people in, I'm not going to use Westmoreland, and I for no reason, I don't want none of the MP them believe say me lash at them. But I'm going to use Westmoreland. Because you know why I use Westmoreland? Most of what I see blow down, especially upon the roadside, there wasn't no sensible house. So I know sure said them the house there could never get connection. I wonder if I'm talking to some Lord of mercy help me tonight. I want like a problem I can put myself. I not ask me seat. Most of when I pass by the roadside straight along. There are some nice houses by the seaside and all of that, you know, yeah. Most of when especially to all when I drive and I see. I not ask if I'm a thiefing like them the people have. I tell you say. A thiefing like they have. Yes, Luke, that's how it go. You don't believe that JPS got to the government, go ask the government for loan? No. As a matter of fact, if you don't listen what Darrell Valls say correctly, you know we hear. I'm going to play Darrell Valls. So who never hear it last day, we're going to listen it and then we're going to open the lines for call. Just give me, because we want to know when we talk what we're saying, alright? So let me get back to the gradient. Hold on. No, not that one I want. Hold on. I'm gonna go up on my own channel. I forget to make stream it live last night. I wish one of them I eat now. Alright, I think I can find it in this one. So
Most women walk wrong. That's why they don't lose weight.
At 55, is it even realistic to lose my belly?
welcome again to the So I'm going to play it from right when Mark asks the question, right?
Do you have that 200 million will be raised by them? Sure. And what is the time frame that it has to be raised by for that target to be met? I'd like to know the time frame for that. Secondly, would we be dispersing our 150 before that 200 million is in place? Are we going to take the risk of lending that money to JPS? Funded out of the consolidated fund, you've said. I was going to ask you how it's going to be funded. So monthly, it's the same amount of cap on Jordan, we're told. This 150, which Jamaica has been seeing as being critical to housing, shelter, the school fixing up, the health centers and hospitals, etc. JPS is now going to get the benefit of that money. I want to know whether we're going to take that risk and disperse those funds to JPS until the damage fund is fully funded. Because it stands now, all you've told us is you've left it up to them and they're to come back to you. That, I think, is a risk we're not prepared to take as a country. I want to know which GOJ entity is going to carry the loan. So is it DBJ?
Good night, Claudette. Black Beauty.
You know, which entity is going to be the lender of record? Because part of what you've said is a mechanism that assures repayment, you've said, is that if at the end of July 2027, there's no renewal of the license because you can't agree terms, and you're acquiring the assets of JPS, you're saying that 150 would be a set-off. Essentially, that's what I read you to be saying, that you would recover the 150 by it would go in reduction of what you would have to pay them to acquire the assets. So for set-off requires mutuality, meaning that the person who owes you is the same person you owe. So I want to know which entity within the government is going to carry that loan to the JPS. You said the interest rate is not yet settled, and the Ministry of Finance is going to deal with that hopefully tomorrow. I'm hoping that we will get a report on what that is, because this is coming out of the nation's available liquidity when there are a whole lot of needs to be met. So I think it's necessary for us to do what is necessary to get JPS up and running as quickly as possible. But I have to do it very prudently and sensibly so that we don't unnecessarily expose taxpayers to loss. So I would like your assurance, Minister, that 200 million will be coughed up by JPS, perhaps by its two large overseas shareholders, Marubeni and East West Power, South Korean government-owned large utility. Or JPS is going to draw down on whatever funding it can raise from its creditors. I don't know how they plan to fund it, but we need to know it's funded before we put our 150 in. That's it. The last question I have, because I'm asking questions, is in all of this that we're discussing now, to get things back up and running as quickly as possible, which is the main imperative we're all aligned around. We're also at talk over the last year or so since Beryl about building resilience into our distribution and transmission systems for electricity. And there's been talk about putting wiring underground, and with that, the cost of that is very high. And in fact, CEO of JPS has said it'd be prohibitive. But what I want to know is what practical steps are being taken to build resilience into the grid now for those sections which have to be rebuilt. And is that a consideration at all? And if it is, what are the things that you intend to do to make sure that the grid is more resilient to withstand weather events, maybe not as drastic as Melissa, but weather events that we know sooner or later, hopefully much later, we're going to have to endure again. So that's my third question. So to summarize, one is the timeline for JP fund the 200 million gap, and whether you would ensure that that funding is in place before you expose our $150 million. Which GOJ entity is going to carry the loan, this $150 million loan that will be made to JPS, and what, if anything, is being done to build greater resilience into the grid in those areas where the grid is being substantially rebuilt. Thank you.
And very goddess-like too. Look at that. Nubian, honey, okay? And you can always shimmy this part up. It's still going to be fine on this.
Here, no.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Let me indicate very clearly for all of Jamaica to hear. The meeting that we had yesterday morning where the Minister of Finance and the Financial Secretary.
No, you know, like, that's why I'm showing the cup, you know.
We
like the
way forward, realizing the seriousness
no, like
and the time-sensitive nature of this response. So first answer to your question
is that this government is prepared on behalf of the people
So
of
here,
Jamaica
in a answer a question, you know.
to
Here what I
release
say.
the $150 million in whatever tranches are required as quickly as possible to get the restoration going. And that's the difference between a caring government and somebody who has a financial background. The people want light.
That's not the so now answer a question and listen.
Point of order, Minister. Point of order. Minister, point of order. His feet, talking. The minister standing on his feet, talking into the mic. You don't need to personalize your response. You don't need to get hot under the collar. It's a legitimate question I'm asking. And I'm just, so don't bother about having a financial background. I want to know a simple question. Are you going to ensure funding is in? And now you're coming back and personalizing it in a totally unnecessary way. Let me repeat.
He still not answer a question, you know.
Is saying that his position is that he would not release the $150
And that him say. And the same say. He never said that.
Was coming from.
He never said that.
That's what he
Still not
said.
answer the question.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Hansard is there. Hansard is there. Hansard is here.
Yes, Jamaica, this one no vote for this one again.
And Minister, I'm telling you. Minister, please.
Good night,
For
Reza.
those members who do not have the floor, please allow the minister to answer the question.
Good night, Claire.
So, you may continue, Minister. Mr. Speaker, let me just say it again.
You can tell me when we're done, we're going to discuss
Based on
on the
the
thing.
meeting that took place yesterday, we are confident, based on the meeting that had the representative of the Ministry of Finance at the highest level, the Minister and the Financial Secretary, you can't go any higher, that we are prepared to release the $150 billion tonight if it means that the people are going to get back light sooner than later. Mr. Speaker.
Good night, Nadi.
Mr. Speaker. Members. Members. All Minister. Members. You are wicked and evil. Bad mind don't go and get from September 3rd. Members. Wicked and evil.
Look what call people wicked and evil.
Minister.
You know, I can stop playing.
Members.
I can stop playing. Get up and ask a simple question. And you're going to say the people then back. And I know none of the three questions that Mark posed to the man answer. And me telling you, say I saw them behave when they can't answer and them I try for rob and thief and then get trapped. They get ignorant and get vulgar and get that's what Darrell Valls, what Desmond McKenzie and the Prime Minister enter and see them up in themselves and when they get trapped. Let me greet my people them on the line. Sheila, Fergie and Mansa, good night. Fergie, you were first and Sheila.
Good night, sister.
Hold on.
Good night, Auntie Jen.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Hold on, Fergie. I think Sheila was first. Go ahead,
Yes, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Remember, Marco stop at Valves, him can't check. Here, first thing I said, you have your. When I said to Mark going in him having finance background, who did tell him never forgot school for your finance?
Tell him, Sheila, tell him.
Him bad mind, this so now. Mr. Bad Mind, him name me now, Mr. Bad Mind.
Well, him say PNP bad mind. Why
And
this
him
not
name
answer?
Mr. Badman, Jim Gun Jim have a
Hold
finance
on there.
background. What him gone in about yeah, to have a finance background? Where that for? How that reach in the equation?
That me want to know.
The man is so illiterate. Marco Stapavals, him so illiterate. Him so ignorant. No ignorant. Ignorant of Aguaso. You see when arguing a pen and a war for food? That's how him a behave. Ignorant. No man. A three prime minister of Jamaica, you know. Darrell Valls, Mackenzie and the prime minister, Andrew. A three prime minister we have.
No answer
Me
no.
don't know them people. There's something wrong with Darrell Valls. And none don't answer what the man say. Him can't show a receipt. Where am I going to lend out the money? Him don't want to talk about that, you know. And all the money I go pay back, him not talk about that. The people them a forget light. The people them a forget light. As the antigen say, the place where them a talk about light, them people are not paying a light bill.
And then now I can't get no light for now neither.
Then them could pay
The
25%
when me see,
damage.
when me see,
At least that.
when me take my eye and see, and I trick me make down there. Me take my eye and see, there's no way the people them have now if plug in a light for December.
Yeah.
Cause then if they have house have to go make up, house have to go rewire. I can understand that
Of course.
listen up, I understand that business want back light, I understand that the hospital need back light. But all the hospitals still need some repair and all of that. Now you have to have the inspector to go in and inspect these places
Yes.
when they have to rewire over and then now they can get back light. So it can't done by no force will that you have to pay JPS the how much $100 million for get back light.
As
So that hold on,
as
so
I
that
said,
people can
when
so that
the
hold
JPS money will
on
pass.
Sheila, just hold on. So that the people can get back light. What the people to get back light? Not too bad man.
Yeah.
Not too bad man.
Yeah.
Bad man. Because anytime they want to rob and thief for money, I saw them behave. How do we follow them? How do we have a mark on them? When Andrew can't answer a question, he go round and get ignorant. When this man can't answer a question, I suddenly get ignorant. Because all know Darrell Valls don't answer Mark 3 question yet.
Do not answer it. Him do not answer the question. A thief he want teach the man like him teach the man.
For me ear, remember, for me ear say them I gonna get this cat band something. Me sit down right here so and me say listen me as night follow day. Them I gonna find some way for thief that money and the people of Jamaica who suffer now get it. Just like the generator them. I'll know the people who suffer most never did put one in the even the shelter where people them there so they can ever charge a phone or anything. A shame they shame and because people
Andre Stephen secure one down and the people they can start charge them phone now and the farmer them with the free with the chicken them can plug in them fridge and
Exactly.
yeah.
yes.
All right, Sheila, hold on. Let me take a shot.
Alright.
Sheila, Fergie, go ahead.
No, I agree. I agree with Sheila. But Auntie Jen, right? We have to look at this is awful that we have to say this, right? A member of parliament, a minister of government. Darrell Vaz, as minister, should be able to answer the opposition leaders'
Can't
questions.
answer it.
And the opposition asks valid questions. So, Auntie Jen, I want people to understand what the opposition leader is asking. He's asking we have this 350 million US dollars or 650 million US dollars that the JPS needs to get the country up and running. You are saying
Listen, me
you're
never
going to let them...
hold on Fergie, because that's another part of it that we need to put into perspective and context matter. All of Jamaica is not damaged. All of Jamaica is not off the grid. So let's focus on the places that are off the grid. That's what they need to do. I hear Dayton ask the question. Me not hear no answer all now. Which part of Jamaica have 75? They say no, 75% of Jamaica is already connected to the grid. So what is the rush for the other 25,000? That
There you-
25%, sorry. But that is not so. We have to deal with the areas that are most hardest hit. See how much we can recuperate those areas, right? That's what they need to focus on. Just generally talk about Jamaica is not the right way to present it.
Exactly, and I think that's what what I should say, opposition leader was getting at. He was trying to get at the figures, because remember, this man knows his figures. People forget that. Daryl Vaz reminded us, right? Because the PNP has no fiscal responsibility. They have no idea about finances. But FYI, the minister just confirmed that the opposition leader has a financial background. So that is why the opposition leader was asking those questions, right?
Yeah.
Because if it's 650, then it dropped down to 350, and we're giving them 150. Where are we going with this?
No, he was
What are
asking
you
where.
doing
No,
with this money?
no, Fergie was asking. So where will the 200 come from? What
Right.
plans are
So
in
Auntie
place?
Jen, these are all leading up.
And that
to
phone, that
him
phone
having
thing,
a
see, you know them not so
really-
mad. You know them not so mad. Then try to act like them so mad. How coincidentally that's at the $150 million from the cat ban on the have ready. And if it's tonight, we're going to give them it tonight. And they might try to forget. I'm telling you, when them a thief, it's like when people are
But they didn't even
where,
confirm. They're
well,
not
I know.
going from the cap bond.
Where is the money come from? Where is the
From.
receipt
There
for
you
the school bus? A bad mind and a bad mind. You get up again. Oh, you can't overcome September 3rd. I should have mean I parliament make a tell them this, man. Me that say yes,
Auntie
me.
Jen,
No, hold
you and I
on, Fergie. If I mean it in a parliament last night when them a come tell me about we can't overcome September 3rd. Me that say yes, we can't overcome if I want to thief we. On a lockdown, on a lockdown floor, on a lockdown, they say, on a cut off line, and when we are coming here, we could say, on a get people, on a sell, on a give people black tank, you know, hurricane mash up now for the black tank them.
And the paper house, the paper house.
I mean, I make them know say, I want to make people, yes, we can't overcome, I want to make people put on their finger in the ink overnight. I want to pay them. I want to spread out the whole of Jamaica. I want to spread out the whole of Jamaica with KFC. I want to block off the place with money, flood the place by election day. I want to answer them good in our parliament last day. We should have set them right.
No, Auntie Jen, you and I will be both locked up, because that will be me. I will be going nuts, okay? The
marshal would have to take me out of parliament last night when he was talking about we can't overcome out of late straight in our parliament.
I would lay into his behind, right? So you
I want to win the election, I want to win election turn, a thief on a thief. A thief on a thief.
That's why they're so miserable.
That's why that's a torment.
Torment.
I want to push on yourself. I want to push on yourself on the Jamaican people. They never vote for you. But all I know, I would also bring up in a Raymond Price against Terry Long, 900 small ballot. Whatever hear that in the history of Jamaica. And I can't talk about people bad mind. We have a right for bad mind because we are hurt because of the rob way.
No. Listen, Auntie Jen,
I just sick of them, see, man.
I listened last night to the parliament.
Sure.
But I don't think people realize what was being said or how it was being
We don't know a
stated.
clue where we're going to do next.
So the government will have to go to IMF or World Bank, both, to try and borrow close to $1 billion in US dollars. Jamaican people, FYI, you are not getting a loan unless there are concessions. And what does that mean for you? That means there will be cuts. Cuts to the public sector. Okay? So all you public sector workers who thought you were getting a raise, jobs.
No.
Okay.
Virgin, and the public sector, in the a minimum wage, you say I'm going to put to 32,000.
He can't put anything to even 16,000.
No, but you know, they come
He
out.
may
Yeah,
have to
hold
back
on, no?
that
Hold
number up.
on. Here when they come out the other day.
IMF is not, I'm telling you right now, IMF is not lending you that money with that amount of minimum wage. FYI.
But hold on, no?
Jamaica has oil.
Them that,
Jamaica
we
has
know
natural
say,
gas.
but hold on, we know
No.
never, hold on, Virgin, we know never not gonna happen in the first place. We know say it was just political maneuvering, trying to deceive and deceive. Let me tell you something, you know, and I will never stop. And they can always come do me anything when they want to do me. Anything do me in Jamaica, and they know say them do me. So now we just know that, right? Because I never stop that.
We're protecting you, Auntie
We
Jen.
we
we're not letting
are
you
being
go.
led by some criminal. You want me to emphasize that again? The
Yeah.
Jamaicans are being led by criminals.
Thank you. Thank you.
And if the labor right then can't say that, me I tell you tonight. A criminal them up in there around the country. And a criminality put them back in a power. They hijack
Thank you, Auntie Jen.
democracy
you.
in this country. I'm old enough to see I know election from Michael Manley and Edward Seaga from 1980.
Yes. All right.
I have my first child when I 1981, so I'm sensible enough to know. Remember when he take plane a flying out the sky? Say Michael Manley, I go bring communists here and how much date to freedom because Manley and Seaga were friends. So
Thank
they
you,
can't come
Auntie
talk
Jen.
to me.
Thank you.
Me die after
And the CIA come to execute Michael.
yeah, when Gilbert
All right,
Walana,
Sheila,
when
thank
Gilbert blow, which was my first experience of a hurricane. I see him like what you see I going, you know. All them friends are up in hardware out of it. And that's why when and the election of put off in 1989, the PNP whooped them under Michael Manley. Right? And from there, so they never see back power for 18 straight years.
And that's what
I
they're
know
upset about.
See, I got it said, PJ Black scandal bag. And we did that target people so I couldn't go back in the parliament till him dead.
He couldn't go back in, he couldn't. I'm tell you, I see him Danville Walker, they make Bruce Golden beat Portia.
And Sheila, they talk about the black scandal bag. Guess what they're living on now? The black scandal bag.
Good night, Brenda.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's like a black scandal bag. But said that did hurt the whole Jamaica.
That did hurt the whole
Who did
Jamaica.
racist this or no? Who was racist this or no?
That me wanna
Siago. And then the same black them put him into.
Right.
So them are
No.
nonsense.
No labor right can't
But
talk to
Auntie
me.
Jen, people need to understand when this government goes to the IMF, which they're going to go to very quickly in the World Bank, the country is going to feel.
But Fergie, you know, so them glad that the hurricane come because them did broke like church mouse because they take all their money buy out the election.
Yeah, but Auntie Jen, they're going to be broke even more. They're going to have to cut. So you see them JCF, you're going to have to cut. I'm sorry. The nurses, you're going to have to cut.
Criminal
The
in
doctors,
jacket and tie.
you're going to have to cut.
And that's enough for them are going to lose them house too. For them
They're going to lose the houses. They're going to lose everything.
everything.
I am telling you, the IMF,
I know the IMF
World Bank
come with
is not
orange.
going to lend you money without concessions. That is how a banking entity works.
But all on
They're not
the
giving it to
Fergie.
you.
All on the Fergie. You know, hear the man get up in a parliament and say, oh, I went to the G20 and I meet this and I meet that. Oh,
please,
it's to
that's
advocate
even worse.
on the people of Jamaica behalf. I'm saying, really? I wonder if a free money you might get or a barrel of borrow money. Because the
He's
other,
like Auntie Jen. There's nothing for free in this world. You and I both know this.
we know
There
that.
is nothing for free in this world. Okay? And he's going to the G20. You won't even invite the president of Burkina Faso to that country. Because if you did, you probably would not be in power. People will listen and say, you know what? This guy from Burkina Faso is making sense. We got to do this on our own. Auntie Jen, this is going to be the most painful time for that country. Painful.
I forget calm.
Jamaica had
I
money
forget calm.
before.
I'm sorry for all my
Maybe.
suffer, but I'm not sorry for them. Honestly, I don't really want to say what I want to because it may sound like me. You see, me have to balance what I say, but you know, I'm not sorry if the country want to go down, you know. You see, oh, God, I'm going to make the blessed not suffer because I not suffer with them, you know. I tell
Reverse.
me not suffer because I'm not sure I can buy food. I'm sure that. I care how much them I sell rice for.
David said, I never see the righteous forsaken or receive begging bread. We not beg no bread. God will provide for we.
So
We
let me
are
tell
the
you something.
righteous.
Me want them get lick right, left, right, and center. Me go
Earthquake, shake it down right in
no,
our
me don't want to shake it down. I'll go one side, me want for share.
Go on to shake down. You need to destroy too much corruption. You see now when the country there, when them burn down the parliament.
I'm sick of them now, man.
Corruption.
Every time I see that attitude and behavior, it just irritate me spirit. I can't take them no more, man. We can't take them for 5 more years.
Yeah, manage it, man.
We can't manage that here, man. Something have to happen.
If hurricane.
Honestly, something have to
This
God,
antigen.
we are going to pray. We are pray a prayer
Prime
tonight.
Minister.
We have to God, something have to happen. Me not wish no bad for people. Them are people, them mind too wicked and corrupt. We can't take them no more.
Went to the Prime Minister office in the village like, come on.
They, if you don't notice in our parliament yesterday, you know.
Try.
You see before, you know, when
Okay.
hold
Why
on,
people and people them hungry and all in a way.
hold on, Sheila, hold on. When before Darrell Vaz come out, you know, say Andrew Holness step out of the parliament. Likewise, his wife step out of the parliament and left Eli Clark for turn the speaker. I don't observe that. Them never in a house when Darrell Vaz attack. Me say you can't follow them. I know when them are criminal, when them are plan for thief. You don't know watch them, you know. You don't know watch them. You don't know study them. Go and me see I try to come on and me I try to put you in. I don't know how me not get you connect to it. Something not right. You don't know follow them, you know. By now, me never know if a PNP I follow them like oh me follow them and observe them and know. Me know every move with them I make. Me study them so till me know them. I'll know then answer the question in the parliament. Then he come out this morning and keep press briefing. But I try. It must his conscience must be bad him so him not sleep last night. Me not think he go on my Portland neither. Because too early when they start the press briefing he couldn't go home last night that they wasn't reach back at town so he look like he sleep at town last night. We tired of them, you know. I'm tired of them. Gwendolyn, I'm going to try. I don't know why I'm not get going. Sheila, lend me a box. Come down and make me help. See if I get going up. You hear me, Sheila? She not hear me. I forgot disconnect. Alright, let me see if I can get Gwen in the box. Something go wrong with my TikTok. I don't know what's going on. It not connecting to the box. It just there spin, spin, spin. Something alright. Hold on the people, may I try see if I want me do wrong, yeah? Hold on 1 minute. Let me see how I go wrong. I go wrong somewhere here. Effect enhance boards. 1 p.m. came back after VAR. Speak something is wrong. Yeah, after him come back. I don't know something wrong with my TikTok tonight. I not get the I'm not getting the my something gone for 1 minute. I connect my connect back to my stay right there. I connect back to my All right. All right. See, I come up there now.
It will never happen.
All right. Yeah.
But
Come up
I
now.
have a feeling Jamaica will become the English version of Haiti for the Caribbean.
Whoa. Boy.
And Jamaica, we're supposed to be the jewel. We're supposed to be the jewel. We're supposed to be like the diamond.
I will live
of the
Nadi. I live a
Caribbean,
Portland.
right? Like,
Blue diamond.
right, the blue diamond, like the true,
Blue diamond.
like the true jewel of the
Yeah.
Caribbean. But
Most
I don't think
expensive diamond.
I don't think Jamaica will be. I think Jamaica will become
Backward.
a Haiti. We won't be a diamond. We'll be a so-called makeup diamond, the fake diamond.
Fake diamond.
Oh, somebody did a call me.
Because the thing is,
1 minute. I'm going to take a call from
The-
you. I take a call from YouTube.
Go ahead, Jen.
Hello. Good night.
Hi, Auntie Jen. Good night.
Good night. How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing good. I
Yeah.
just want to ask you.
Yeah.
Remember, but first of all, I want to say to the comrades, the people who voted for the People's National Party. I want to encourage them. Right now we have to give each other a lot of encouragement. I'm proud of them, holding up them head. You remember one time I talked to you about how Andrew gave the people stuff and buy them out. It reminded me of what the Bible said about the 666.
Yeah.
And what I want to say is that this is similar to when God said,
Mute on the
"Who's
mic
gonna
on
use-
TikTok for me, please. 1 minute,
who's
please.
gonna-" Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Mute your mics for me, please. Fergie, mute your mic. All right. Yeah, go.
Take it, or you're gonna have to refuse it. And why I want to because when you look at what Andrew is doing now, you understand me? It is if these people cannot see that they sold them soul to the devil, then there's nothing you could talk to the blue in the face.
Yeah.
They have to see. When you look at how Mark Golding exposed that dirty man today, you understand me, or yesterday, whenever they were in Parliament, it shows you clearly, okay, if you have any intelligence, and they claim them intelligent people, you see that man was trapped. You see that man have no good, not just him, the leader. What Jamaica need is a new leader. I don't care if it's a JLP or a PP. What is going to heal Jamaica right now is a new leader. I don't know how God going to give it to them, but that's what we need to pray for. We need to pray for God send us a new leader, because if a new leader don't come down in this place, then there is no hope for this land.
Whoa.
You understand me? If God, and that's what we pray for, nothing else but have asked God to give us a new leader. And because him say, him not say the leader is on his shoulder. Isn't that what him tell us? So, if people could just pray, Almighty God,
Oh, God.
have mercy upon the people. Have mercy upon the people tonight underneath the tarpaulin. No shelter, no nothing. This is not a debate, it's just a human crisis going on. You understand me? And Daryl Vaz go up the top of the leader and sit down there talking about him not know the rest of money come. Him not give them no explanation where, and I make up go around and talk about it will come about or something like that. People, we need a new leader. You don't have to be whoever, but we need a leader with a conscience to help the people, please. Because God don't like when you take advantage of the poor. And if you don't stop, then God is it's not over yet. May God bless you.
Well, I agree with you. God bless
Amen.
you too. All right.
All right.
Gwendolyn, good night.
Yeah, good night, Auntie Jen. Good night, Fergie and everybody and the
Yeah,
panel.
good night.
Yeah. Yes, I was listening to the man, the him named Daryl.
Mm-hmm.
Listening how him angling, trying to angle Mark. Telling lies on him right there in Parliament.
Right there in
lies
Parliament.
what Mark said and people him have to say to him. No, him did not say that. Lie and wicked right in Parliament.
Right in a
And then
Parliament.
they don't thinking about, you see those houses down the line, they should equal it, the house and the electric at the same time, because where they going to put the lights into for those people? They
No
don't
when
have
they
any house
put the
down
light
there
down
to
there.
live.
No rush no did they finna
General
light.
Ship.
Well no rush no.
Houses first. I went down there and all those little talk was down on the ground. So why they, first of all, those houses shouldn't be on the main road. They shouldn't be on the main. I see somebody telling you that you didn't go in the inner area and you must stop bash them. But why on the main?
Child of God.
If them did have any government in Jamaica that running for 10 years now, those houses wouldn't be on the main. They could change. They should change it up. They said they have money and they are progressing people in this country.
And of them did
They
a,
shouldn't be on the main.
I remember see a Labour right did a rule there before. Remember we did lose the seat 2020.
Yeah. And when I went down there, is the people them down there clearing the road. That's
people-
what I'm telling anybody. Is them down, is the people them clearing the road themselves down there. I don't say no government don't help, but the people want to clear the house to get things to eat and drink, so they're doing it on their own too.
Yes.
They need credit too.
Yes.
The government not go down there go help them.
Thank you, Sheila. And I was just about to say to you, Gwen, the problem is, right, you have a generation, a set of people who believe in this government and they believe,
Tap up the
in
screen,
what they
everybody.
say,
Tap up the screen.
right? They don't know any better. They really don't know any better. The country, honestly, I think has a learning disability. A lot of the kids, because of their circumstances, they're with a single mom, single dad, who they do not have that. There's a lot of stress and trauma going on in their personal lives. They cannot learn.
Yes. So next thing, who gone to jail?
No one.
Who, no one went to jail.
No one.
Nobody don't go to jail between yesterday or today. Nobody.
Mali man food them say.
Me hear them say, but me see her in her parliament yesterday, so her in that jail. She was in the parliament. She was in the parliament yesterday. Now, is there any truth to it?
We don't know what bill she get.
Was she locked up though? We don't want to pass the information where we don't have no evidence for.
Yeah, right.
Right,
That's why I said
right.
who.
Because
Because
anyhow,
you know what, you see,
honestly,
this country
hold
that
on,
we live in here,
honestly, if that did happen, the mainstream media would have reported.
a lot of things going to go on here that is surprise, and it's going to cover up too.
Oh yeah, they're gonna cover it up
A
because
lot of surprises going to go on in this country from now on. And you know what the Labour is saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing is Andrew did win the election.
Me see them.
Because if I did Mark Gold, then him couldn't, or him would have managed this a hurricane.
Yeah, she
I
was
would have Jamaican people that fought. That's what me hear them with.
Glad Channel Mark
I am glad it's not Mark
get more
Golden.
help.
You said it here?
Mark could get more help.
No question. No, me say anything you say, we got no
right,
question.
right.
Yeah.
Andrew have to go forefront times a weekend.
And let me tell
You might have
let me
sleepless
tell
night.
the Labour right them something. Glad says not Mark Golden did win. I did
Me
sorry,
glad.
but now it's though I'm glad. Me did sorry say never win, but I feel nice now. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
Thank
telling
you,
them
Gwen.
now.
Yep.
But right now, I'm just stressed out. And I sing out the G2K when you tell me a lie
I mean, they
about
were-
Jamaica. When you say you can bloom it, when did they really sit on a chat?
You see, man, confused.
Everybody got the man go and tell lie.
He was trying to tell the G20 that Jamaica is open, it's ready, we
Yeah.
are resilient, and it's a lie.
Tell
Jamaica,
lie.
Gosh.
what people fail to realize Jamaica is still a third world country. It is not a developing country. The country still has a mindset of a third world country. If it was developing, take it from me, you would not be electing the current government. Okay? You will be looking to a progressive government who is looking to invest in the people, the actual people who live, born, and work there. Okay? So he's bringing in, put it in context, we're bringing in container houses, right?
Container
That's the
shacks.
solution.
Shacks. Those are not houses.
Okay, thank you, Gwen. And those container houses, someone is going to have to import it. Who's going to import it? Auntie Jen, you importing container houses?
No,
When you importing container houses?
me. No,
Right? Are you the importers?
The,
You see,
the
hold on
government's
there.
supposed to get that, give them free and not for it.
Wait, hold on,
supposed
Gwen.
to sell.
They
But they're
say,
paying US dollars for those houses. Auntie Gwen, you're going to pay $20,000, $30,000 to import like several houses?
The duty for your government in your country with this disaster that I saw down Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth and from like Santa Cruz going down Black River where I see the duty for the government is to get those houses and give to the people till when they can do better, because
Yes.
I don't think any well-thinking mind people that have a mindset and a home would want those things forever.
But Gwen, he's not giving them. That's the issue.
Yeah, the duty is to give it to them for free.
Right.
Where those
For free.
political people go and get those money to buy? I went
But-
down there and see the type of people them. Look what they build. Some of those houses look like it's stick build them. Sticks and all kind of thing, plywood and some liquor. You must expect a category 5 hurricane would take down those things. You understand?
Right, Gwen. And think about it.
I want,
So,
I want,
what-
hold on. I want clear. 1 minute. I'm going to play a clip and I want you to listen to me. I want to play a clip and I want you to listen to this. When time Diane Jackson Miller asked Dana Morris the question, listen to these answers.
Oh, no, not Dora. Oh, boy.
And we now open up to questions from the media. Antoinette, who do we have first? Is it okay? Good. Go ahead. Good morning.
All right, so
Let me try to take notes.
all right, so first of all, I understand how busy the Prime Minister is. Clearly, he can't visit everywhere, but he has visited some areas. Can you explain why it took him 2 weeks to visit the worst affected communities in Eastern Westmoreland, and then seemingly only because a bunch of Caribbean Prime Ministers were visiting? Second question, Commander Gale speaking at the PAAC last week when asked about relief work and how MPs didn't know when relief teams would be visiting their constituencies, explained the process and said what happens is that they contact the parish disaster coordinators before going in. Can you explain why relief teams wouldn't be not just notifying the relevant MPs, but also having them as an integral part of their relief team? And why is the relief effort seemingly so centralized and not community-based? 3 opposition leaders said yesterday at a presser that the opposition hasn't been invited to sit on any committees dealing with the relief work. Can you say if this is so? If it's not true, can you say what committees they've been invited to be on? And if it is true, why is that's the case? And fourthly, at this point, it seems clear the government doesn't have any intention of convening an independent oversight committee, despite your previous assurances at previous press briefings. Can you say why that is? And for clarity, the real-time audit being done by the Auditor General, very, very important, but
Thank you,
can't be a
Tiny.
substitute for that. And in relation to your own portfolio, Minister, obviously very important to get the schools back, but we've been getting complaints that some residents, especially in Westmoreland, feel they're being pressured. Got a report yesterday that teachers have been visiting and pressuring people to leave, and they feel when they don't feel they have somewhere safe to go to.
Yeah.
I'll stop there.
All right. Thank you very much. That East Westmoreland question was the same exact question I got in the Senate on Friday by one of the opposition members. They said the same thing. Why didn't the Prime Minister go to East Westmoreland? Why it took him so long to go there? And I had to show in the Senate a video of the Prime Minister in Westmoreland 48 hours after the hurricane. So I'll do that one. And I know Minister Mackenzie is going to take some other ones. The opposition being on any committee, just noting that the Disaster Risk Council has the opposition on that. That is one. In terms of the new initiatives, I have said time and again that Cabinet is looking at using the national partnership as an oversight body. We've not finalized anything yet, but that's what we've been looking at. And the National Partnership Council has the opposition on it. We have two representatives from the opposition. There is Senator Lambert Brown, and there is also Anthony Hilton on that committee that also has the church and the private sector on there, and academia and other trade unions are also there. So that is what we are looking at, and I will confirm once we have a final submission in Cabinet on the disaster, on the new committee, NARA, and how that committee will be overseen. Once that is done, I will come back here and give you the final decision that has been taken, but no final decision has been taken, and we believe very much in the oversight element that it has to go outside of government. I think the others were for you, Minister Mackenzie.
Yeah, just first of all, I think you answered the question about the
Yes. Yeah. So I'm going to something else. Okay.
Well, in relation to the question of the Prime Minister taking 2 weeks to visit the areas, the Prime Minister did yesterday explain that Jamaica don't have the luxury of a lot of helicopters. The Prime Minister did, within less than 48 hours, visited all the parishes that were affected. So the Prime Minister did, in fact, visit all the parishes that were affected within the first 48 hours, but a more extensive tour was done in Westmoreland because Westmoreland was the area that the hurricane entered the island. And what the Prime Minister did by taking the team of CARICOM leaders was something good, because the Prime Minister could have gone to St. Elizabeth, he could have gone to Hanover, but we went to Westmoreland, and no one should try to put anything, any motive at all whatsoever with where the Prime Minister have visited. Okay, the Prime Minister affected areas. In regards to the opposition's claim, the committee that was established is a subcommittee of cabinet. So you have to be a member of the subcommittee of cabinet to sit on that subcommittee. So this argument about not sitting on relief committees, the minister, my colleague, have just outlined that based on the structure of the National Disaster Response Committee, the Prime Minister is the chairman, I am the deputy chairman, the leader of the opposition is on of that committee. We do have meetings, and I recall having several meetings during burial that we invited the opposition spokesperson on local government. I don't want the impression to be given that the government is bypassing the opposition. There's a committee that was established in Parliament. The opposition refused to sit on that committee. The Prime Minister outlined the steps that we are taking to have an inclusive Jamaica in the process. We're just getting out of the hurricane. It is going to take some time to put the structures in place. And I would urge the media and other Jamaicans to respect the fact that the government has been working and things will come around. Everything can happen on the same day.
All right, in terms of schools, that is a concern, obviously, in terms of them being used as shelters. But we obviously have to always be on the side of compassion. There are people who don't have anywhere to be. I don't think anyone will wake up and say, I want to be in a shelter. And so we understand that. And so the last week when the Prime Minister was here, he said that he had asked that the shelters be decommissioned. But that has to be done while we find alternative spaces for those individuals. So once Minister Mackenzie and Minister Purnell Charles say that they have a new facility for those individuals, they will be moved. And so as a Minister of Education, obviously we are usually saying to them, remember, you need to do this. You have to move very quickly because you want to get schools back. But we understand that there are people that need to still be facilitated in those shelters, and so we're continuing to maintain that. I think those were all the questions, Antoinette. Next one.
Good morning. Yep.
Teams are engaging with the MPs was answered.
Oh, Commando? Relief teams, MPs, do you have a engaging? Okay, so he's dealing with the parish teams.
The system that exists does not allow the ADPEM to interact with the political directorate. In every parish, there's a parish development committee, which is chaired by the mayors of each parish. The parish disaster coordinators work closely with the ADPEM, and everything that is done is filtered through the parish development committee, where our members of parliament in every parish is a part of those committees.
In the time when I surrender Jamaica to PMP.
Should not be interacting with the political directorate, so anybody can accuse the organization of being political. So the organization deals directly with the structure that exists, and that is what has been done.
But Auntie Jen, does this make any sense?
And we will continue.
Does this make any sense?
Thank you, Minister Mackenzie.
Auntie Jen,
yeah.
I don't listen to those people, Auntie Jen, because they are the one who invent lies.
Yeah.
The lie was making an is them invented. Everything that come from their tongue.
What you say?
Everything that come from the tongue in their mouth that they bubble up is lies. Liars.
Yes, when Scientology will lie, them got the front of the line.
Them invented more than Satan.
No, them got the front of the line for the lie. Satan is a liar and crafty man, you know. So them got the front of the line.
They don't have any brains.
But you have to understand, you
know. Invent lies.
But you have to understand.
Lie to that man. Lie.
Let me hear from them tongue, Auntie Jen.
You know me not listen to them for sure.
If you don't listen to them, I'm not going to know like what them I tell the people them.
It's pure lies and wicked with it.
But the Prime Minister visit every helicopter fly over.
The man saying couldn't land.
Helicopter.
Make sure door. Sorry. So hold on.
Stop. Be a helicopter.
Hold on a minute. If we don't listen, we don't know say Dora tell lies. Say within 48 hours them did reach there. When him say say helicopter. Andrew did say helicopter couldn't land there and couldn't find a place for land, you know.
Yeah.
So she look like.
Thank you.
So if you don't listen, all you will know that you can dismiss a lie with them I tell the public. You have to listen.
Yeah. Lie backfire upon them.
Keep with lie, man. All them lies so from so all of them lie.
But I think the problem is, Auntie Jen, is that they have relied on the fact that the population, for a good part, is not that educated and they're not that savvy to know what those lies are. They're not.
That's why they did lock down Jamal.
All right, Sheila, thank you.
Try them lock down Jamal. Mr. Montiel did that
Long
down
time
street,
I
you
see
know.
the land, how I going? Hold on there 1 minute. Let me ask the labor right here how I going. Because I not see him from with you. I did a wonder how I not see him.
No. Bring him on. Tell him to come on here. Tell him I want him to come on here.
Him not the
Because
pan.
I'm ready for them tonight.
No man, the
Bring
land.
them on here, Auntie Jen.
The land and I go come on TikTok man in there. So.
No. Bring him on here. I want him to come on here. I want to hear that voice, Delano.
Delano, what you have to say with all where I going? Because I want to hear you.
Yeah, come on TikTok. Come on. Bring him. I'm ready for him.
Delano, the people they're ready for you now. What you have to say?
He actually has the internet. Where does he live?
He live in England.
Ah.
I don't remember him,
So
man.
I see why he can say what he has to say. Come on TikTok. Come on TikTok with Auntie Jen.
Mr. Wadi, my mind run for him now. I say,
you.
oh, me not see him from already. And keep quiet, man.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
The reason why I keep quiet him see what happened to down there and nothing can do to it. The rich prime minister can't stop.
When he is not even rich. He
Not a nail can start.
And
drop.
I tell you
He
that.
has no pot to piss in or a window to throw it out.
But all I know,
okay?
all I know.
He is poor as they come.
Listen me. The hurricane exposed the fake prosperity where all of them did a talk about.
Yeah.
I show the whole world the prosper.
So the rich then keep so quiet.
Listen.
Right, Delano, come on. Come on TikTok. We're on TikTok. We're ready. You big and bad. You big and bad. Where you live in England, where you have to bow down to the white man? Yes, Delano, you have to bow down to that white English man. Yes, come on here. Talk your talk. Auntie Jen, I have to see who this guy is. We have to do, I don't know how we do it, but I have to see who this Delano is.
He say election is over. We're not talking about election and our hurricane.
We're not talking about election.
We are talking about hurricane and the
We're
way
not
in
talking
which
about election, Delano.
and the
Come
way in
on
which a
here.
liar government to deal with it. And that we're talking about now. So can defend them make me hear election over already. We're talking about hurricane relief and something now. Make me hear what you have to say.
Come on here, Delano.
Let me show
you
you.
were big
Let me-
and bad months ago. Come on here.
Let me
yes,
show
your
you. Let me show
government
you.
won.
Let me show you.
Come on
Let me
here
show you
now.
on a lie. Let me show you on a lie. Hold on. Let me just show you with ear and ears. I think I know one. Let me say if I know one.
He's like he's his own boss. You are not your own boss in England.
One
you
moment,
are a
one
black
moment.
man
Let
in
me- let me-
England. Okay, you are not your own boss.
One moment.
You are a black man.
Look on
Shut
this.
up.
Distribute food in Western Westmoreland. They
Look.
find the JB areas and
They say a
distribute
lie.
food in
The
the
PNP
name
are
of the
tell. So
government.
ear and
Now
ears
look at
have
this.
this. Look now.
Look at this. This is the Ministry of Labour and Social Security in Western Westmoreland distributing food. The Member of Parliament knows nothing about it. You see the level of partisan politics that the JLP is playing as we speak? Look for yourself. Look for yourself, Jamaica. Look for yourself. Look for yourself. And they talk about good governance. Look for yourself. Government vehicle distributing food to only Jamaica Labour Party supporters. This is how the Ministry of Labour and Social Security
See it here?
distribute food in Western Westmoreland. They find the JLP areas and they distribute food in the name of the government. Now look at this.
And what do you have to say to that, Delano? What do you have to say to that?
This is the Ministry
No one
of
ever lie
No
this
regard
now.
for Jamaican people.
That's why everybody has to
Come
do
on
them
here.
now. And make sure you have evidence because them deny everything.
the member of
When Jess Stark say, Delroy Chuck come down there and run out and say, I lie.
We want party and one apple.
All right, one moment. Delana got answer now. Good night, Delana.
Yes, Auntie, how you doing? Greetings.
Good night, Delana.
Good night, ma'am. How are you?
Well, tell me how you think me look.
Well, you're looking great.
All
You
right.
sound optimistic, and I'm wondering if the storm has bring you new hope and possibility of someone coming out of the political wilderness.
No, we're not. That's what we're doing now. We're talking about recovery and we're talking about hurricane recovery. That's where we at now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I, as I said to a member of my family, right? My family were well prepared, right? Because we have been there, they have been there, and I have witnessed storm myself in 1989, Hurricane Gilbert, right? In the late 1989, going up to 1990, right? And in all my experience in Jamaica, I've never seen where you have an overwhelming government response. I've never seen a response like this. But let me just say,
So, hold on. Before, what is the response? What is the overwhelming response?
I've never seen it.
So, may I ask you what was the response? Because I don't know what you're talking
What
about.
was it in 88? Because that happened in 88, Gilbert.
Sorry?
No, hold on there further. I'm asking, what is the response that is overwhelming that you're talking about?
Well, I haven't seen it and I wasn't expecting it.
Then me not ask you what is it you say, but after me not know what you're talking about. Tell me what you say.
No, what I'm saying, I said I've never seen it in my experience, in my family experience. So they were preparing in the expectation of a category 5 hurricane, right? That there will be no system in place for possible weeks to come. And that was the last discussion I had with my sister. And down Alligator Pond there, not far from where I'm from, within days of the hurricane, the people begin to get back their feet again.
Well, if you tell me, say the people, hold on, take your time. If you tell me that the people of this country start to help themselves, I can tell you, yes, sir. But if you're telling me that is the government, I'm not even going to make you say one more word.
Yes.
But if you tell me that the people were very, if you tell me that the people were very resilient, I am 100% with that. Because I tell you, people rush out with their saw, people rush out, I say Beanie Man, I say all of the people them out there, I say people help themselves. After that government come in place, my brother. The government never act after the hurricane. Even Andrew Holness in the parliament yesterday acknowledges that. Say yes, because they never.
Auntie, let me say something. I've seen storm under the PNP and I've seen storm under the JLP government. Right? And I have known the response. And what you have shown on the video here, and if you give me a minute, what you have shown on the video here, I can testify as a Labourite that I've seen PNP done that. I can call their name. As a matter of fact, they become Justice of the Peace, that person who was the lead coordinator, right? And let me tell you something that I can say.
You still not answer my question. We're not bother with that. You're not answering my question yet.
Yeah.
You say the government response is the best. I'm asking you what is it, and you're not telling me that. That me want to hear.
No. What I said to you, right? No one could expect.
And let's be factual.
Answer question and look around corner, so.
1951, Charlie
listen.
was
It's not
a
about.
category 3.
Hold on. Fergie.
1988,
Hold on.
Gilbert, a category 3.
Fergie, hold on, man.
Edward Tiaga.
Give him a point.
Continue.
Yeah, we can't do the double talking as we're not going to hear now.
He turned disaster into politics, right? I'm seeing disaster in a way in which it's God work, right? It's God work. And I come from the parish.
Delano. I'm glad you say it's God work. Oh, and just assault, that's gonna send so much destruction upon Jamaica and down no leadership.
And always under the GOP.
Listen. You may politicize it.
No, me not politicize it. No, it's not a political question.
It was a worldwide crisis.
I am not politicizing it. I'm just asking a question. Him so salt, that's a him when the outbreak of the pandemic and he come again for we get the worst hurricane in history. It's salt, man.
But you cannot choose.
It's salt, man. The man salt.
Listen. You cannot choose.
Any hour did Mark Golding in there and there. So see as Mark Golding going on in salt and just salt.
You cannot choose what will happen to us tomorrow. I have, as a businessman, put so much effort into things. And I have tiled. I use all my experience.
Listen, Nadi. Oh, I read what Nadi said on the platform.
And one thing come and wipe it out.
Look what Nadi say. Read what Nardi say.
Yeah.
I love Nardi. I'm sorry. I love Nardi. I can't.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Hold on, I'm coming to you one moment. Nardi. Hold on, Delano. I have to go answer Nardi for yourself, brother. Look for me, Nardi, right?
Just read it for me, Auntie. Read it for me.
Run with the old squalor.
I'm happy that Nardi is back in life. And back on the side. And her shot is once again.
Delano, I can't bother you because my people don't really want to hear and them come off my platform.
I'm sure.
We got to talk to him. We got to understand
I'm not disappointed.
mental
But
capacity.
I'm happy.
No one go around town. I'm no one answer the question.
All right. Me not make them gang tonight. Take care of yourself and we talk again.
No.
God bless Jamaica. And wish Jamaica a speedy recovery.
All right, sweetheart. Take care.
I'm not really
All right, God bless you.
Let me see now. Dwight, good night.
Good night.
Yes.
Me have one question to ask.
Yes.
The insurance that the Jamaica get through the hurricane, is the insurance is for the government property or for the entire Jamaica?
Well, that's a good question you ask because you know what? We don't even know what kind of insurance and what was the agreement in the insurance. And if it was used what it was intended for, or it was just an insurance that the government would get it and use it however they want. So that's the part we don't know. So make we say then get it for use it how they want. So because they could have never get it for any specifics, I think they may just get it for whatever they want to do. That is just my think about it. Because then they couldn't contact about them are going to take it lend JP.
I was just going to add to that, it's not an insurance, right? It's a cat bond. So basically, it's a catastrophic bond that Jamaica paid at least $10 million last year to upkeep this bond. So with the bonds for the people of Jamaica, it's for the government of Jamaica to deal with a catastrophic hurricane. So basically, they met it at the Cat 5. That's normally where the bond will pay out. But what they failed to tell you guys is that there are transaction fees associated with it. So they're not going to get the full 150. It may be 147 because they have to pay fees. Fees are associated with paying out those bonds.
Okay.
So what are so all right? I know so everybody have the concern of them not smart, them not smart neither. Because they should even come out and publicly talk them are gonna lend JPS no money at this time.
Yeah, but that's the reason why I ask the question.
Me know that's
Because
why you ask.
if the ban is to cover whatever the hurricane do to Jamaica, I don't think they should lend him no money. They should have money in place. Even when the government talk where they're gonna come with container house and sell to people. A lot of people owe them damage, and they should be the first one to get back a house without considering about for purchase. So this whole ban thing, I don't know what it for. And we can't ask for one another because you can't ask this government nothing to hear anything. They always say a bad mind and talk all sort of things. So that is the problem we have in this country.
Hear what me I say.
I
Let's say the government
Ideally,
want
what
make
sh-
well on the first. Let's
Yeah,
say
go
the
ahead,
government
Auntie
want
Jan.
make something back off of the house for kick back something. Here how me don't do it if me and the government. We'd have get in the house them and we'd have give back the occupancy 6 months to live in the house them. And then we'd have rent them it for 1 year. Then after the year, if they can purchase it, they get it. If not, they would have to vacate it. Because if you in our house where you get it for 6 months free, and then 1 year you get it for rent for like a minimal money, you must put something together if you want to own the home. But and a certain government do, you never get a chance. In which house they should even really are selling it. But me just I said just for argument's sake, if that's what you consider, you have to give the people them a time for turn around after the hurricane. So you can't automatically go just sell them. Them have to go make loan and all them something they get the house. Give them a 6-month grace period in the house. Make them decide if them happy with the container house, because anybody when have electricity for burn AC in them can tell us a furnace.
Good point, Auntie Jen. Good point. But I think this is their way of trying to clean up the fact that a lot of those homes that were destroyed were on government land. They were captured land. So this is their way of getting them off of it, right?
Yeah.
Because there's no way NHT is going to, lend you that house for
Una
a
and a land,
mortgage
una
without
and a
a
land,
title.
una and a land now get no house. That's straight.
That is, yeah. So you're not getting a house. You can't purchase a house unless you have a title to the land. Those people, we know for a fact, don't have a title to the land.
I wish you see if we did have money, so we just buy house, give everybody. And once they have something on the government, can't throw them off.
You see, when me listen, some people, like most JLP supporters, or me then talk, you know what I drop out of my eye, because me live in Portland and me can remember Gilbert. After Gilbert passed, me can tell what really happened to it. So me have to ask somebody if them ever in that situation before. People have to cry out. It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. And me hear them a segregate the country and who are PMP from who are Labour, right? We in a crisis. I'm think Jamaica for everybody.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yep.
At the end of the day, the government may fall under JLP, but him serve the entire country.
That's what it should be.
And it should, yeah, but I don't know, Jamaica reach a state now where you can't ask questions. Because me even hear the opposition ask question on the 150 million US dollar. If if it's a secure loan, them gonna whatever, or JP is gonna find the next 200 to come up with the timeline and next year, February, to complete, make everybody get out. I know me here, Daryl Vaz, Hamster, it's like a hooligan. Me just say it look like God allow the devil to go and reign for a time, then him come take over. Cause as far as I say, it come like an evil around Jamaica right now.
Ah.
Yeah, you know look good.
You know, look good.
And Dwight, I just want to explain, right? So,
Yeah.
unsecured loan means that there's no collateral backing that loan at all.
Definitely. Yeah.
So, there's nothing backing that loan. So, basically, the Jamaican government is backing that loan without any collateral. So, they're not even saying, I'm going to lend you this 150 million for 20% of the shares, for 20 additional percent of the shares. And that's where the comrade leader was getting at, was like, okay, you're lending them this 150 million, it's unsecured. What are we using to back this up? So basically, there's nothing backing up this $150 million loan. And that is a very problematic situation for the country.
Fergie, that is a person that is a prime minister.
I know.
That is a prime minister because he think before. Because if he did not think, he wouldn't ask that question. He would just leave it alone and then steal it and mash up the country. And that and don't know it's going to pay back. But that Mr. Golden think before and wonder how it's going to pay back, where it is coming from, and all those things. That is a prime minister to run a country.
Right, and that's why Vaz said what he said.
But you have your finance.
Okay, thank you, Sheila.
But he have his brains, that's why he can think where it's going to come from to pay back and whatever. That is what he got his brains for.
Finance, I'm back to stop and call.
Yeah, that's why he have his brain, so think and use it.
Mr. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute.
The money that the government using in all taxpayer in Jamaica.
There you go, Dwight. There you go.
Advance money. You have an argument done. Like in my bad man.
Yeah, man, argument
that's
done.
That's why I say it don't look good. It don't look good. You love Trace or Trace him name.
I'm here.
Trace him name for true. Him look at the parliament in Trace.
Hold on there. Let me
He
see.
just love to Trace.
Me just see him put out one.
You know, when I look on it, you know, you have people like them that represent we. It does not look good. Not look good.
Me just see.
To the man in Trace.
Anybody? Hold on. Anybody here from Westmoreland, Hanover, St. James, Trelawney, part of St. Anne, and part of St. Elizabeth and Manchester? Can tell me if I true Darrell Vaz I tell put out say they hand out 500 generator. Would I like to know the specifics of which part them get the generator? Because as far as me go and see me nice no generator. So me want to know where generator then we want to know. Me want the opposition to ask them exactly which part they put in the generator them. Because this is another big old dirty lie.
So why them on it out privately then?
Well,
Because nobody know about it. Nobody know about it.
I know they love social media.
And to who? All the places down there want to fix it to who? The man that say him is the prime minister, him said is the police station, them him going to give it to. That's what him said.
That them is, so they lie. You saw them remember when they lie? Because them say they will get the gift them for the hospital and the police station and all of that. So I want 500 of them down there. 500 police station and hospital.
I don't know
Auntie Jen,
how much
the police
hospital.
stations and the hospital supposed to have generators already.
I don't know how much hospital is in St. Elizabeth, but the one that I saw down there, it's gone. So I don't know where down there the generator would go. Church is gone.
That come up on social media, for they love social media. Because about 10 people they forget idea and tear and collect little food.
But
you
that's not too wrong with that. You don't wrong with that. Let me tell you why. Because the labor rights them use bike that then give them to run the election and go and take the goods them a lot from them home to the shelter where the goods giving out. Is the labor right them was doing it, the PMP them scared. So that's why I want them now to have ID. Want somebody to take all 10 package and carry it home and sell it.
Oh,
Sell
that
it to
never
the
do.
people them who can come off the hills to go down.
Who did labor right them?
Yeah, labor right do it. Take them and them bike and turn them home and have a lot of it and sell it.
So Dwight, I want to explain to you, right? So
Yeah.
Jamaica is going to lend JPS. Jamaica, I think, has like what 15% in JPS
20
as a
they say.
shareholder,
20 they
right? So we're going to lend them 150 million US dollars for them
Yeah.
to get themselves up and running because they claim they need 650 million. Based on that loan, the minister has not given details as to how that will be repaid. What is the interest rate? Because if you sign a loan, you have an interest rate, right? You can't go and get a mortgage that, say, a bank or NHT is going to sign you a loan and you have no interest rate, right?
True.
True, right? Like,
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
just going to sign the papers and I have no interest rate. So we need to know.
I don't cut you know. And prior to the question we asked to him, he answered that, you know, like they're gonna sign the deal tonight. That's the word when you.
Right.
Yeah, for sure you say him don't care.
But he come this
He like that
morning.
his money.
He come
must
this.
spend.
He come out
All
this
over
morning,
there.
you know, and keep
But-
and press with briefing. But me hear if him say he signed last night. I believe one believe Mark
Me
Golding,
not,
you
me
know.
not hear anything from today.
No man, they're not.
Yeah, Auntie Jen, you're right. That's what I'm getting at. He's trying to bully him and say, oh, I did all of this, but I really didn't do all of this. So Dwight, on the,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, if
Wha-
something
wha-
goes
one
wrong,
minute, one
meaning
minute, one
JPS
minute.
can't pay that loan,
1 minute. Me have
guess
one.
who's paying that loan?
Me have one
It will
person.
be the Jamaican public.
One moment, everybody.
got it.
One
Me
moment.
not couldn't bullet process.
One moment, everybody. Shelly Latti is saying, Auntie, I'm so crushed by the hurricane here in Sri Lanka. Nadi, could you put the WhatsApp number in and make sure call and explain what is it she undergoing at this moment, please? Put in my WhatsApp number so she can call the program, make everybody hear our plight, and we can see what we can do for help you. All right, go
I
ahead.
just want to add, Dwight, I don't live on the island, right? I have the privilege of not living on the island. But I want people who knows who lives on the island, when the government goes to borrow monies from the IMF or the World Bank,
You got terms and conditions.
okay, you're not getting the monies for free. I need for the Jamaican public to understand this. You're not getting that money for free. It is a loan. I work with a global investment bank. We don't give out loans for free.
No bank not give out
When we
loan.
give
No
out
bank.
loans.
Listen me, no bank at all not give out no loan for free. Now you own the money when I bank, you have to pay for keeping this. So not free.
Okay, thank you, Auntie Jen.
Yeah.
So they will tell you what you need to do in order to get these loans.
Hold on. Somebody with their phone. What I'm telling you, man. I'm not even sure of. I'm have to just mute. I'm have to listen when I'm not talking in the background. And if it make noise like that, I'm have to mute your mic if there's a sound in the back. Go ahead, Fergie, because you talk and it was messy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it might have been me. But yeah, I was just explaining to Dwight and to people who live on an island. You will need to understand when the government goes and gather this loan, and they will have to, because obviously the Jamaican government do not have the monies to help to rebuild that country. It will come with terms and conditions. Again, Jamaica does not have oil. I know they have the rumors out there that they do, but they do not. They don't have natural gas. They don't have those rich minerals.
Shelly
Right.
Lottie, go ahead and
That-
call the number.
That America and all these other nations are looking for to build iPhones and to build all these electronics. Jamaica does not have those minerals. So guess what? There will be cuts in your public sector. They will need to cut your JCF, your JDF, your nurses, your doctors, your etc. Your public sector will need to be cut. No bank or no fund is giving you monies on a loan for you to operate as you are. It is that simple. It's more complicated and it will be more complicated, but I am telling you, simple. Once the government goes for borrowing monies to help to rebuild that nation, there will be cuts, major cuts. The current public sector workers will not, and mark my words, you will not see a raise. You are lucky if you have a job at the end of this.
Yeah.
And that will be for years. It won't be for 1 year. It won't be for 2 years. It will be for years.
You see, one part where I don't understand. If the government don't have money to help the own citizens that get affected by the hurricane, where the government get money to let JPS?
You know, here say the band money. them a pay. The band money, you know. But a trick, you know. Somebody them a pay off.
There you go.
I swing.
Atijet.
I
Thank
swingle
you.
them a swingly money, you
Thank
know.
you.
I swingle them a swingly money. And pay off somebody
Yeah.
don't want to use JPS for say this set ago. Remember me telling that? Nothing no go so.
Coincidence, right? We're Jamaica's supposed to get 150 from that cap bond,
They get you
and
already.
we're lending them immediately 150.
They get you already.
Coincidence, right?
Coincident. A
And that's where
coincidence.
that's where the opposition leader was trying to get to,
Yeah.
but they didn't want to answer that question.
No, they don't answer it because they know where Mark going. Because Mark more intelligent more than them.
Right. And you
Yeah.
see, this is the lies that they love to tell because they like to tell, oh, the PMP are not financially savvy. They don't know about finances. They are stupid. But yet still, in his own words, oh, the opposition leader has a financial background. So the opposition leader no finances.
Yeah.
A two
Right?
man, well, I know.
That was the election.
A three man.
Finstack,
Well, I know.
Finstack, Finstack.
A three man up on the PMP team right now. Julian Robinson, Peter Bunting, and Mark Golding. Then can't fool them with figure.
You cannot fool those three. Yep, Auntie Jen, thank you.
And let me tell you, others are there that are brilliant. But you see them three there? Don't fool with them.
They know finance.
Oh.
They know finance. Those three know finance.
We
For
said
sure.
antigen them.
Julian Robinson, Peter.
So what happened to Damon Crawford? You
No,
forget him?
Damon is not a finance guy.
He's not a
more
finance
education.
guy, but him good at
But
math.
in
Him good at
terms of
math.
finance and
Oh,
money,
finance. Oh,
Yeah.
finance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah,
in, but
finance.
you can't fool Damien.
They are successful.
Yeah, you can't fool Damien.
Right.
You can't fool Damien Crawford with figure, though, you know.
Right. He's more than an accountant.
So he can master it. But why me call those three is because Julian Robinson is already in the finance, right? Mark Golding and
Right,
Peter
I did
Bunting are bankers, so them no figure.
Yeah.
And you know
So
nothing,
when they
they
say
never
that,
want Damien talk in a parliament yesterday, no. They not give him no talk when he stand up, you know.
no, couldn't. You're right.
So when they said that Mark grudge him because they have the angle of the money, that's what they have to show off on. Is the money, you know. Is the money them thinking about, you know. So them believe that's what Mark thinking about too. He didn't get the money to angle, win the election to angle the money. But it's the money and their brains.
But you see, even in this hurricane, they give our caretaker government things to distribute to people, and caretaker shouldn't do that. And you have ruling MP in the year, and then now contact the MP, they will give it to them caretaker.
Yeah.
And I heard that when they get some things down there now, they start to give it to the police them now to take it to the areas where those people can't get out. So when they give it to the police them now, you know that is what. Oh
Yeah.
my God, I'm sorry for the people. I say, oh gosh.
You see, it doesn't matter at time, with Jamaican,
Fun them.
we pull out of this because when I say, no matter how the devil are rain, it can't rain favor.
Oh,
Can't rain favor. It doesn't matter of time.
I
And
don't know.
The word is right. The word is right.
Yeah.
And I think what's going to happen, there's going to be such a divide in that country, right? Between the rural folks and what's happening with the Kingston, St. Andrews, and Catherine, those folks who were not affected. There's going to be a huge divide.
Yeah.
But listen this now. Any of you who see the man, the old man with the bread under his arm? Did you see
Oh
it
my
on TV?
God, Gwen.
Did you
Oh.
see it, Fergie?
No, I never see it.
I
God.
tears come to my eyes. I see
Oh,
where him live
God.
from. One chair him sleep on for his bed. No,
Oh.
somebody like that, you give him somewhere to live, man. Don't make him dead like that. Is it man is on that 2 piece of zinc with tarpaulin and a chair, and that's where him sleep.
Yeah, I saw that.
So if another heavy rain come, that man surely wet pneumonia.
Yep.
You don't make anybody live like that. He's 80 years old. Give him some life back until him ready to go.
Them not have them the compassion they Gwen.
No, but my heart burned me because me say, if I did have anywhere, I'd take that man and carry him and put him here, But I make him stand as something warm, man. Man
Warm or
is 80
some-
years old.
I saw it, Gwen. I saw it. And that's where I get very upset, Auntie Jen. And I'm not going to cuss. But this is where my heartstrings are pulled.
Oh, gosh, man.
Because I saw him, I saw some other people. I don't think people are realizing that you have a lot of these people without a shelter over their heads. There's no dignity. They have nothing. And I don't care if they have a title or not. I don't care. They don't have a title, so what?
Oh, be unto them, man. How long the wicked shall reign.
Reign. Oh,
Yeah. True.
these are Jamaican. These are our people. They have nowhere. And you're talking about, they don't have a title to the land. I don't care. I don't care if they don't have a freaking title.
You see the government will treat the people in the same government where did a campaign at 2 o'clock at night. The people,
Yeah.
the same government, they see them treat the people them now.
Yeah.
Good for
Yeah.
some of them.
Good for some of
Good
them.
for some of them still,
Me just
But some of them, I'm really sorry for them.
anyway, this on news highway. 1 minute. 5 dead in highway crash in St. Catherine. 5 people have been
Yeah, I
confirmed.
saw that earlier.
5 people
Yeah, I
have been
saw it
confirmed dead following a crash involving them.
The driver died.
I saw that earlier.
Yeah, I saw it earlier.
Somebody have a feedback. Who is it that have a feedback? Somebody phone a give problem pan me if you take on off. Whoever know then they don't have to come off our platform. It's disturbing, man. It disturbing, that disturbing program. I can't afford that.
Right now too, I see this country going, we just have to pray for each other because
Yeah.
I see Jamaica going to look good. It does not look good.
Who for phone having the
This
squeak?
government,
One
Me don't
minute,
know if
one
he mix
minute,
up in
one
a
minute
something
there,
because me
Dwight.
does not understand.
1 minute, Dwight. Let me find it. Whose phone is creaking?
I know it's not mine.
Alright.
Because I heard it.
I'm good.
It's not my one.
Alright, remember, welcome. Tamika, good night.
Good night, God's wonderful people. Good night, Auntie Jen. Good night.
Good night, Tamika.
Good night, Tamika.
Gwendolyn. Good
Yes,
night.
glad to hear
Nora,
your voice.
good
Glad
night.
to hear
Shelley.
you. Yeah.
Thanks for welcoming me.
Yes,
Yeah.
man. Happy to hear you. Yeah.
Yes.
So, how things on your side now? Any development new?
Yes, the new development, I get back electricity yesterday
Ah,
at home.
that's nice.
Thank God me can't stop use the generator now. Come and tell you, it is pregnant me every time if I buy gas.
Oh, that's what you mean.
You know, burn that bad, you know, but you know the additional extra cost there where you never really bargain for.
Yeah, some nice and knock. Are your phone?
That is good.
Are your background having knocking?
No, me son, me go and go sit down, man.
Why? What knocking?
Sorry
Tell me.
about that. You know.
Yeah.
Yes, me glad for reunite back with the one big family.
Yes.
That is true on TikTok.
I'm glad you get
We're
back
not afraid to
alive.
speak with mine. We're not afraid for what should I? Yes, we're not afraid. We are a set of people on this platform where we don't believe in negativity. We are going to talk where positivity need to be taught.
Yeah. So did you get a chance to see the parliament? Did you get a chance? Yeah, did you get a chance to see the
Yes, go
parliament?
ahead.
Did you get a chance to see the parliament yesterday?
No,
Okay.
no. I didn't get any chance to see them. But what happened in there?
Oh,
You don't want to know, Tamika. It was bad.
Darrell Val, say I'm going to take the 100 and...
Jen, listen. And Jen, listen. What we are to understand, you see? Anything that was stolen cannot go in a right direction.
You're right.
And me not really come tonight to really talk about the election, but I am just gonna go a little bit there. The election was stolen,
Yeah.
and what you find is Auntie Jen, when something doesn't come about in an honest way, contention and confusion is going to be the order of the day, whether you like it, yes or no.
Truth that.
And the next thing I know for sure, if you are a leader and your house is not in order, how are you going to put a country in order?
Well, that are true.
When
That are true
you are
too.
not in order.
That is true. That is true.
So every week it's gonna be chaos in Parliament. Every single week you're gonna have problem in Parliament, because this is it. The opposition want their voice to be heard. The opposition want the thing to be tabled and tailored in accordance for the people. The leading party don't want that. They just want to chuck and push any and everything on everyone.
Good question,
And
Maureen.
you are not to say anything.
The thing.
It's like if they tell you to jump, you cannot ask them how high you are to jump or how low you are to jump. You are just supposed to jump. And that is what is happening, Auntie Jen. Auntie Jen, you see, Melissa, it come to open our eye and even draw us more closer to God.
True.
Let's forget about politics. Our day-to-day life is supposed to be in order with God, cleaning our closet of any skeleton that is going to hinder us from everlasting life with the Almighty God. Because politics isn't going anywhere. It's a whole bunch of confusion. It's a whole bunch of distraction for you to take your eye off the bigger prize And the bigger prize is the future, what God wants for us. So we just have to we can talk about them, but not too much get caught up in their nastiness. Or as if you know, man shop, we rub off on we, and then we start behave like them, start talk like them, start like them.
100% agree with you.
You have a point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. God, I know it is just a matter of time. It can't last forever.
Can't last forever.
But you guys didn't know that the $10 million that they said they're giving people, that's not what the ministers them get to.
How would they get?
Them get more. They get more.
But and let Gwendolyn finish.
Can't talk, Tamika.
But Auntie Jen,
Yeah.
I don't know if you even hear this argument where they are planning to lend. I don't know if you hear this argument where they are planning to lend GPS how much millions of dollars.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It really
I was
talk about.
talking about something. Yeah.
Don't see if you see anything about it where they are planning to lend JPS how much money.
Yeah, man. We see.
What
I
we
just
talking
can't
about?
understand.
We talk about when we asked if you see the parliament yesterday.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That is crazy. I know me not think of lending the lend JPS, me think of owe JPS. Me believe you say owe JPS that.
Then the OJPS is a way for scamming
Oh
money.
no, me not see it. But my son was making mention to me if me hear that the country is planning to lend JPS how much millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm. The cat ban money them are gonna take and lend him. We then get for the disaster.
There you go, Auntie Jen.
So me summarize it and know say a scam.
It
A
is sad,
scamming. A
and you know,
scamming. It's
Michael
scamming.
Manley words
Scamming.
is coming through to pass, right? Because he believed back in the 70s, I know everyone wants to go nuts and go crazy with Michael Manley, but we as a people would own JPS, right? And we would pay into it as you normally do. You pay your normal fees, into the power, but it is owned by the people of the country. Now, JPS is no longer owned by the people of that country. It is owned by foreign entities that we now have to pay and to support them. So the 150 million, it would be okay if it was us, if it was Jamaicans. If it was Jamaicans, we own JPS.
Yeah.
100%.
That's a different thing, yes. That would be a
It's
different
a
thing.
different thing. And you see how his words came true, right? Now we're lending JPS 150 million, which, Auntie Jen, I agree with you. That's coming from the cat bond.
Yeah, man, it's a cat bond.
It's a cat bond.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
We're lending them, and we have no details of what are the provisions of that loan. Because the minister got really upset and had to inform everyone in Parliament, oh, I'm a caring government, and you people, you have a financial background. But wait, the PMP wasn't supposed to be financial. You said we were about FinStack and about we have no idea about finances. You see the hypocrisy. You see what they have said. They are
But so by right,
critical.
him should even give that monetary statement in our parliament, that flavor.
It should be the finance minister.
Yeah.
Where is she, Auntie Jen?
She
Where's that woman?
Hi,
Where's that woman?
good night. How you doing? Long time in the ear, man. Good night.
Yeah, long time. Yeah.
Glad to know whether
Say, I treat Prime Minister we have in Jamaica.
glad you weather the storm. Go ahead, young man.
Night, everything alright.
Yeah, man, me good man.
Yeah. Comrade, I treat Prime Minister Jamaica.
Yeah, man, we alright, man. We just a pass through and yell up, you know.
Appreciate. We
Oh, you must
appreciate.
say something now, because I'm here, you must say something.
Who was say something?
Vance take over every portfolio.
Yeah, man, I say night, how everything go, we don't know.
No, me I tell you, sir,
What's so far,
I was good. I never have no damage in the hurricane. Only light me last for a couple days. And me I put something in place that's anytime again, me not run out of no light. Me not run out of no light, me not run out of no internet next time.
Solar.
Yeah, me I go get some solar panel. Now I get one little something I can plug in for now till me get the solar just in case. I sometimes JPS itself cut off all the lights, so me I get a little
But
stand.
Jen,
Yeah,
Jen,
Yes,
you know what is my biggest concern?
yeah.
You know what is my biggest concern right now? My biggest concern is those people who are at down St. Elizabeth. I think a lot of them are going to lose where they normally live.
Yeah, man, what you put them
Oh,
away?
yes.
Them are
They're going to lose those lands. And the
Tamika,
reason why
they're
I
gonna
say
lose
that,
it. They're gonna lose it because, as I was saying before, you are not gonna be able to get those so-called container houses that the government is planning to buy for NHG, that the NHG is gonna now have to sell to you. So you're gonna have to show a title in order to get those houses. They're not giving you a house without a title.
So right there, so the generalship come in.
And that's original
Ah,
shit, man.
Dwight, there you go.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Don't get the title to
but that is highway robbery, come to think of it, you know. Right. That is yes, that is highway robbery. That is highway robbery. And then again, the container houses, I don't trust them and I don't believe in them. And the
They're
reason
not
why I
good.
say that.
They're
Down
not
here
good.
in Montego Bay, there is a TST place in the town. And they have some big 40-foot, even bigger than 40-foot container on their premises. And trust me, water moved them.
Of course.
Go back again in another place where they call Irwin. There's another place where they call Irwin, what is neighboring community to where I am. One man having container within tools them, see that container wash in the river and a Montego Bay in the sea. You go find the container. Other more people. How much tanker down Montego Bay here, so wash away as well. So for those container house is just waste of time, bad investment, and trust
Thank
me,
you, Tamika.
they have to
Thank you.
And not only that, down in
something
a,
for the people them to see alright from here, so but it's gonna bring chaos in the
but hear this now. Me say down in a Westmoreland there where the breeze turn over container.
Auntie Jen, you, I don't think people realize what a Cat 5 is. So Cat 5, right? That country was dealing with 185, 190 miles per hour winds for hours. And then it gusts up to 250 miles per hour. No container will survive.
That's
None.
almost a category 6.
Almost, exactly, Dwight. Almost a category 6. Okay? There is no way a container house
Country.
can survive that. 5 is like that amount of time for those number of hours.
Yeah.
The concrete and the containers now, to how I see that put it, if another hurricane come, those gone. You know how they could do it? How they could do that now, like they build up the foundation, good
Right, Gwen.
up, and leave it as a cellar, and that the water could run underneath it.
But the
Oh,
thing is,
that's a
Gwen,
good idea, Gwen.
if they do that, it's gonna take money.
I
So
know.
if you're gonna spend that money to do all of that, might as well build a concrete house
Yeah.
with
But,
steel.
yes, but if they get in those concrete, those container, we don't know the deal with them and the Chinese are how they get it. But so they could spend the money and build the foundation.
They have to put them on foundation.
tell you.
They have to go on foundation, and I
Yeah.
think they're going to bolt them down on the foundation.
But them low, the foundation, them low, and if they put them like that, they have to strap them. They have to strap
Right,
them.
Gwen. Right. And Auntie Jen, and for everyone, I mean, in the U.S., we have these so-called, what we call trailer houses.
Yeah.
Okay? And they're in Florida. When the hurricane hits, even at a Cat 1, they destroy that.
I know, I'm close to one in Orlando. And when every rain does flood out, trailer houses, everybody have to leave.
It will be the same thing with these everyone thinks that the container houses, a Cat 5 can't
But in a sense,
them.
no,
They don't know, that's why.
No,
they
in
don't
a
know.
sense still, they will still be better than the some of what we say blow down the door.
Yeah, then we're still better.
Yes, they will be better than
It's going to be very hot. And if another hurricane comes, they're going just the same.
Is that over
Auntie
there?
Jen, to your point, if you build a good wood house, that house will not be destroyed by a Cat 5 like that.
No man, if you build up your house,
To your point,
I hear people talk about the board house. Board house can stand hurricane or how the house build.
it can stand a Cat 5. Yep. These people are using I'm like, what? Ply. Like, that's not going to hold up.
Ply can't hold up. Ply can't hold up.
Jen,
Ply can't hold up too.
Jen.
Oh, them build it
Auntie
out.
Jen,
Yeah.
I see couple borders, my side. You're right, Auntie Jen, because I see couple poor relief house.
Them also strong.
We build this side here a Montego Bay. And not even a zinc
Put for the poor strong.
There you
because
go.
they use the hurricane strap it
I mean,
down.
I tell us a board house can withstand it.
Nothing at all. Not
You know, you said the government stop them from mill.
Really?
But me know you nobody talk about it again. The food for the
PJ
poor.
Patterson used to get those houses.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When you talk about the poor relief house, you see what happened to the Ed Bartley estate.
Yeah, we see that.
Those people pay 20 million Jamaican dollars for those houses.
The paper house, a paper house them.
Okay.
A
Wow.
paper.
Better than Africa.
Listen, there's no sound. I don't understand you, Olivia Campbell. You still not hearing a sound? One more moment. On YouTube, you're not hearing a sound? Let me say something. Hold on. I don't know why you're not hearing a sound. And it's not off.
I hear you guys fine. I'm good.
No, on a TikTok I have a problem. Over YouTube I said they're not hearing a sound. So I don't know. Oh boy, I don't know ya. I just say
Auntie Jen, you have a new built. You have 3 newly built housing scheme house. Close to where I am. One name Estory, one name Irwin Meadows, and you have a later one built at the start 2023. People them just start moving last year when Andrew Holness came and cut ribbon. That is I don't remember the scheme there, but it is close to Irwin Meadows and Antigen, you know, see how people have tarpaulin from their house stuff.
I wouldn't buy
They
one
ruin
thing
them,
from that
mash up,
government.
especially upper Estuary. They
No.
make them flood out.
I wouldn't buy one
Wow.
thing from that government.
You know,
I'm
I say,
sorry.
man, I sure him and tear the paper, then where millions, paper house, drywall.
You're going to have a problem with insurance because they're telling them from Edmund Ridge they need to go to the insurance company if they want to get a claim. You're going to have a big problem with insurance companies. I wouldn't buy one of those houses, period. Those houses should be 1 million Jamaican dollars.
But
Not
then
a
again,
dime.
Fergie,
I know.
but Fergie, this is it. How much you know that the insurance cover for hurricane?
They-
House burned down.
Down, yes.
If your
You got
house
it,
burned
Tamisha.
down,
Yeah.
Yep.
or
Yep.
if it burned down, it wouldn't be for hurricane. Even
Yep.
a lot of people who lose their vehicle over Catchinall down here at Montego Bay. Yes, you might comprehensive your vehicle. I have comprehensive for your vehicle. You don't have nothing to get because
You're right.
when you go tell them say, Melissa, mash up your vehicle. The comprehensive your vehicle is for like if they should have thiefy
Right.
or for
Right,
accident
Tamisha.
purpose.
Yep.
You know comprehensive. The insurance
Right.
is comprehensive. The hurricane.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. No, Tamika, you're right. You're right. I don't think people realize
Auntie
that.
Janice, you have a Catchinall.
Yeah.
You see, we have to learn a thing from this and open our eyes. Yeah, to move forward.
Can you insure your vehicle comprehensive? It's for
not
theft.
working good.
Yeah,
I know
it's
that.
for theft.
Yeah.
It's for theft
Yeah.
and an accident. It's not for disaster.
It's not for natural disasters, right?
And even with thief too, you have to, it have to be certain place when a thief for insurance, you know.
Right.
Tamika, my brother was down there saving
Auntie
people down
Janet.
by Catrinall, you know.
Auntie Jen,
Me hearing you, man. Go ahead. Your internet, your signal now do well down
let
there.
me tell you, say no grain. Trust me. The amount of people. Yeah, me know some internet, you know, pick up back so good.
Yeah.
You know, pick up back good.
And him said the
No, I mean,
water
strong
come up
at
to
all,
his neck.
Me
The
glad
water
to hear
come
no
up to his
voice
neck.
though. A lot
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Even last week, soldiers have to be in white, you know, that full white overall thing, block off the whole of Catchinall, because they were still finding dead bodies over there.
And my brother told me that he see 3 people drown in front of his eyes there when him trying to save in all those people.
Oh
Whoa.
no. Oh,
Him
God.
says him save about 8 ladies. And
Oh
him
boy.
see 3 of them drown right in front of his eyes.
Mm-mm. Whoa.
Because him couldn't save those
Auntie Jen,
violent
you see,
kids.
if it wasn't for the Song Festival, more people would lose their lives. If it wasn't for the Song Festival, because where Songfest keep is where the sea is. And if it wasn't for the Song Festival, a lot of people more people would have drowned Grand.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Because the sea not taking no rubbish at all. Nothing at all will wash go to the sea. It wash it right back to the land. And then part of the Sumfest wall tear down and it's like right there, so now a lot of water start coming on them. Because they have
Oh.
a river what run behind Catching all.
Like Clyde, yeah. Mm.
And the river gone up how much feet with water. And
That is
trust
like
me,
when was going to Westmoreland and passed something like that in the road.
Mm.
But you see, this is where the government is supposed to have done their
Jenny, if it
geological
wasn't for
study.
some festival, trust me, man.
Whoa. So where you was, Tabika, you were flooded too?
No, I wasn't. Me live up on one hill, so every water run past me.
Oh.
Every every water run past me, and then I see some zinc fly.
Mm.
I see some tree dance, and when the tree poor tree them can't dance no more, they say, boy, me have to go down, make it me butter. And then as I was on the veranda, me in and out on the veranda, it was excited in a point where after a while, and then me can't see nothing. The whole place white.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere white. My son go out and they try hold the gate, because when the breeze take the gate, you know, man, our iron gate, and when they take the gate and they fly back, they try hold it. And you see one coming back and he said,
Auntie Jen, this lady said, let her give you.
but have a house even in Chilani, and the only thing what me do, me have a concrete house in Chilani as well.
Oh.
Yeah, this lady said when it started and she see how dangerous it was, she go underneath her kitchen sink where they have a piece of iron underneath it, and she said she on, and she said she start crying, asking God please to ease it down now. And while she underneath there, she see fridge passing her, she see chair pass her, she see stove pass her, she see water passing her, everything. And she said she hold on, you know, and pray, you know, and everything passed her and gone. And when she realized when it eased down, she was born naked.
Mm-mm.
I'll give you a sweet joke. Jen, may I give you a sweet joke? My baby father, when he come out on the veranda, hear him. Hey girl, Melissa, tap now, man. Mr. Fit tap. You're not tired about a way.
Oh my gosh.
I tell you,
But
honestly though, down a St. Elizabeth you would cry, still if you don't have strong heart.
The whole place mash up.
Down a Black River.
Black River side.
if you want Gully will down on the main road. You have one gully down on the main road, and Jen, I see the amount of fruit you wash in the gully. Black tank. When I tell me say, oh God, some of these people, I'm really sorry for them. You can just imagine some people are take out things from courts after every day. And lose their things.
Courts wash out, you know. Black River not going to come back to now. We're not down there, you know.
No, but
on this side close.
Gwen,
as they get a lot of damage because they are in Catrinal.
Well, Auntie Gwen, and the rest of panel, I'm gonna leave you now, so have a good night.
You too, man. Thank you for stopping by. Over you now too.
Listening to you too, yeah.
Got my phone almost dead now too.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, Gwen, but the Prime Minister is gonna build a smart city.
Yeah, that city. Because Jamaica never have any from Spanish Town was the only one that built in whatever days. So he's gonna build that one. Those are the high rising building. Nobody not gonna live down there. Those building are
Thank you, Gwen. Thank you, Gwen. Who is going to live in? I will never buy a house in Jamaica. Okay? Unless I build a house in a certain area, you will never get me to buy a house or anything. I don't know who is going to buy a house or apartment in Jamaica with that mess.
But Fergie, as according to him, he's the one. It's not that you're not going. It's not going to be a living area. It's going to be business like for the rich. People come from abroad and do business there. That's the type of building he's going to build down there. Those high-rising buildings.
It makes no sense. This is where I have issues with the government. They make no sense.
Yeah.
Because it shows, this hurricane has shown that the infrastructure of that country is so inadequate, right? He try and make it, okay, Jamaica is not a third world, it's developing. No, Jamaica is a third world country. It is not developing. It is not even up to par.
It's going to be a fifth world now.
Okay, thank you, Gwen. Thank you. It's not up to par. You have no sewer system. You have no road system. So this hurricane happened, and I heard in Parliament yesterday, I was the best person to deal with this hurricane, to deal with this disaster, but I don't think people realize simultaneously he contradicted himself to say, when it hit, we had to scramble. We did. You see the contradiction.
Self-praise.
So if you were that good, you would have already moved, certain items closer to those areas. Because the guy from Fox News, weather, and I'm following these other two white guys that were there in the island, they went down to St. Elizabeth. They went down to Westmoreland Sunday evening because they said the hurricane is going to hit the western part of the island. They were in Kingston for the whole time. They were in Kingston. They're looking at Sandy Gully, all the various gullies. They were in St. Thomas. They were all over there. And then all of a sudden, Sunday evening, I remember watching all of them, these three white men. And they're like, the hurricane is going to hit western of the island. We're heading down to the west. We got to go. It's not hitting Kingston. And I'm like, okay. And then these people are like, we didn't know it was going to hit till Monday night. No. If these weather guys knew it was going to hit Sunday, why didn't you know?
Auntie Jane in Moortown, Rec 2. Okay.
If you're that smart, you should have known. These three white men, the Fox News guy, who was very popular, knew from Sunday morning that it was going to hit the western part of that island. And he left Kingston specifically to go down to the west. Why didn't you know, the government of Jamaica? Why? And why did you not move critical resources into the area to help immediately with recovery? That is a question.
There, honestly, it's more question and answer, but the phone I get dead now. So I can't even join the something. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
Auntie Jen.
Thank you again.
Nice night, anyway. It was nice.
Yeah, man, it was
Our
good.
night was lovely.
I love it tonight.
Yes,
I love it,
yes. Take care, everyone.
Even though the phone give the internet and what and the phone giving trouble, we do have a nice night tonight.
Yeah, because even my internet are in and out sometimes, so I don't know what's going on.
Yes. So that is enough.
Yeah,
And your time now, it is
All good, Auntie
Do
Jen
very
Yes.
and Gwen.
All right,
Okay.
guys. Have yourself a great night,
Yes,
guys.
so take care.
Yes.
Fergie, see you. See
Yes,
you, Auntie
be
Jen.
good,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Yeah,
Be
be
good.
good, yeah. See you. Okay.
Night, guys. Claudia. All of you guys on YouTube. Tap up the screen before you leave, man. Double tap up your phone screen before you leave. Take good care of yourself. It's the will of God. I'll catch you tomorrow. All right? Bye for now.